Hello and welcome to your tarot reading. We're going to get a message for you. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you today. So I just worked on these cards, and I feel like when it's something that we create, a lot of times it holds certain energy. So, and it's a strong message. I'm keeping you in my heart. You are my everything. I am in my emotions. All right, so you guys are thinking about a person, and you're wondering about this person. Let's see what messages we have for you. So what are the messages about this person? Ooh, the Queen of Cups. So somebody is in their emotions, and someone is seeing you as the Ten of Pentacles. But these cards came out, even though I wanted to reshuffle. Oh, well, the Devil is at the bottom, and these cards came out, so this is the message. The Queen of Swords in reverse for this person. The Two of Swords in reverse for this person. The Justice card upright, and the Five of Cups upright. The Devil at the bottom, and there's conflict. There's a lot of internal conflict I see here. I feel like this is a situation where there is 2 cups that are upright here and 3 cups that are spilt. So the way this person sees you is the Ten of Pentacles, like they saw a future with you, and there was a lot of connection with this person. But here it shows me that somebody made a choice around this connection, and pointing to the moon, which I feel that relates back to the full moon, but we're also in a new moon energy. So for a lot of you guys, there's change. There's change that is coming, but this change is already here. So we're still focused on this other person, though, and I'll talk about your energy. And let me just pull one card for your energy so I can remember to come back to that. Your energy. Yeah, so you're the Star, and I also feel that this person sees you as the Star. Some of you guys might be in this rising star energy, so if you're like doing something on social media, you might be attracting a lot of people to you, but you're shining. And also that card talks about like a wish fulfilled, or making a wish. Maybe this person like had made a wish like during their birthday to meet someone, and they met you, and you were their wish fulfillment. But something happened, and now you guys are here. This person recognizes you as a soulmate connection, the Two of Cups, but the Devil card. So let's clarify these cards. We're going to clarify the Queen of Cups first. So we asked about, this is the situation here, but we asked about how this person felt about you. So the Queen of Cups, how does this person feel about you? Spirit, tell us more about that. So right now, they're in this Nine of Wands energy, and they feel like the Fool. So they feel like the Fool because I feel like they may have not told you how they felt about you. They feel like you are their everything, and they feel like you're the Star, and they're in their emotions, and we see that with the Queen of Cups here. And they saw you as this Ten of Pentacles, but let's get more. Why the Ten of Pentacles? Ooh, they have a lot of fears here. In the Ten of Pentacles, this has to do with our finances, our relationships, and it also has to do with our family. So I feel like there may have been conflict for some of you guys with family, but something happened where this person's fears overtook the situation. And then we also get the King of Cups. I feel like there's a big recognition for this person of you being either like a kindred spirit. You might be connecting with this person a lot, like in a spiritual way, or like telepathically, or higher self. You might have really opened this person's channels or chakras, and they are starting to understand that there was much more than sort of the, I don't know, if this person got together with you because they thought you were like a good match financially for them, or if this person thought that like you would make them like look good, or there was an alternative sort of purpose here. However, though, what happened was that this person started to have very deep feelings for you, and something happened between you guys, so we're going to get into that, the situation. So the Queen of Swords, what is this Queen of Swords? Spirit, what do you want to tell us about the Queen of Swords in reverse? What is the Queen of Swords in reverse? The World in reverse. So something happened. You might have gone on a trip with this person with the World card. They might have been very jealous of your success here with the Star card. They might have also competed against you, like some kind of competition, or this person had like a competitive sort of spirit to them, and maybe you didn't know that. Maybe this person also like held back a lot of things, and you didn't really know like how they felt about you, because they wouldn't tell you how they felt about you. And now you're seeing things very differently, because I feel like they also kept you in a state of confusion here with this card. But then someone walked away here. Someone walked away from this connection. Someone made a decision to walk away, or it might have just been Spirit that sort of took this out of both of your hands. So why this Two of Swords? Yeah, ended. The relationship ended here. And the Strength card in reverse. I feel like you really made this person feel a lot of emotions, a lot more than they're telling you. And I feel like, again, Spirit is telling us this because I feel like they didn't tell you this. So why the Justice card? What is this Justice card? It's kind of in a strange position because it's in between. I feel like there's a balancing of scales here with this connection. Why the Justice card? The Empress. So I feel like you went on a different path here. And ultimately, I feel like it was you that walked away from this connection. And this person sees your strength. They see you in this Empress energy. And I feel like there's jealousy here. There's jealousy in this energy of them. Like, again, maybe you didn't see it. So the Tower. I feel like their jealousy may have been the thing that brought down this relationship, or that ended ultimately the relationship. Like there was a possessiveness over you, like almost like they saw you as a material, object. And if it wasn't that, they wanted like to flaunt you, or they wanted you to make them look good, but it wasn't done. Or this person, I just feel like they're immature. It's like they wanted to hold on to you, they wanted to keep you, they wanted to control you. So it reminds me of, just narcissistic tendencies, and I'm going to say that for this situation here. The Five of Cups. Why the Five of Cups? You may have blocked this person, and that's why they're in this energy. But I feel like they blocked you or you blocked them, but whatever it is, like they don't have access to you. They don't have access to you the way they used to. They don't have control over you. And I think that they understand that. So let's see. What is the recommendation, I guess? We'll keep that card. What is the recommendation here? So, yeah, they felt like they feel, like they lost you. And I think that you stopped trying. You kind of saw something that you really felt a certain way about, and you couldn't let that go. You saw something that really stuck out to you. The Nine of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, you saw this, that somebody was like trying to use you. That's just the way it is. Or use this connection as a way to sort of it's like they wanted this egotistically. Like it wasn't from the heart. It was more egotistical for this person. So you walked away. And I feel that, again, for a lot of you guys, in taking your power back, it's interesting because I keep asking about this. And like I've done a few readings already, and it keeps taking me back to this energy. So it was like you ultimately have walked away from this connection. This person tried to put things in front of you, like in front of the connection. And again, you had made up your mind about something, like to walk away from this and to go in a different direction. And you're just standing by that. Like you're letting this go as much as it hurt and as much as it was a battle, like both within and without, but you did it. You had this energy. We saw that Leo energy here too, or the Lion, the Strength, and the Justice card. I feel like you got the strength even though you were in this energy. Look at the 10 and the 9. And here is where we go back to the Hangman. Like this got reversed back on this person. And you're the one that is in this place of victory, and you've put this behind you. This other person, I feel like maybe they're slow to process their emotions, but it feels to me like something went in the opposite way. It reminds me of like when somebody's intentions come back to them, and like a karmic lesson where instantly that it's karma. And I feel that this person may regret what they've done to you, or they will. They'll regret losing you. What does this person want to say to you? What does this person want to say to you? What is the message from Spirit? See, I feel like this person, the heavens conspired to bring us together. I feel like on a spiritual level, there was a soul contract that you had with this person to awaken them, to get them to face their ego, to see their ego. And I feel like this is the energy that's going to get them there to sort of face themselves. And you are my Venus. Like, you were somebody that was so, I don't want to say perfect to them, but the connection was. And what could have been was. And there was definitely like a soul contract. There was a togetherness with this person. And that was so unique to them. Like, they understood that on a spiritual level. Like, it was that kindred spirit energy. So this person could have played games, and I feel like it's one of those where somebody sort of gets into a relationship for a reason. Like, maybe the person is good looking and they think that, they're trying to impress their friends or whatever, like a younger sort of person. And then they end up falling for this person, and the person leaves because they understand, what it was for the other person. And so they've lost that person, and now um, they can't believe, now that their feelings have changed, they can't believe what they did to like their life love or their sort of perfect soulmate, because they could have actually built something, and this person, like, you were very invested, but that person was working from their ego, and it was all about them, like the me, and they weren't trying to do anything for you, or you weren't getting anything out of it. Even though they might have given you stuff, materially speaking, maybe that was like sort of this person's love language, because for them, intimacy and emotional connection was what they were avoiding. And so now that you open this door to the Queen of Cups energy, I am in my emotions as a card. The heavens conspired to bring us together. They might have been getting like dreams. I feel like you really opened up, again, their channels, their chakras. So they may be getting a lot of dreams, understanding on a spiritual level, like why you've come into their life. And like a lot of that projection, I feel, is dissipating for this person. And it's more of an understanding of them contributing to the ending and why you ultimately walked away. Because I feel like that, in turn, send this person in a tailspin of like a childhood wound that they had, and a lot of that being projected onto you. But ultimately, in your absence, this person has to be alone, and they can't project things on you in your absence, because it's their own sort of, I'm going to use the word demise, because the energy is so strong around this. And I tell you, I've tried to do all these different readings and take them in a different direction, and Spirit keeps bringing me back to this, like it's something that needs to be addressed. But this person's own intentions is what got them here. And despite what transpired, like throughout the relationship, and then the connection that that ensued, and the awakening to the understanding of the other stuff, this person is taken back and keeps going back to their ego. But because you opened up this person's heart chakra, I feel that there's all of these different emotions. And perhaps this is the first time that this person is going through this, but in this space and in this place, they're connecting with the spiritual elements of this connection. And so they feel like they've lost you. Like, they know that they've lost you. I feel like your connection, the soul tie connection with this person, may have been cut, and so there's an understanding of that. So there's a lot of loss. This person feels a lot of loss, and their own sort of rejection is also something else that just this Justice card here. It's like also being sort of projected to them in the mirror, because that might be their childhood wound, is the wound of rejection. So it's very, very strong. It's like they feel like you're rejecting them because you're moving away, or like you're trying to punish them, or like you're trying to get them back because you figured them out. And you're not doing any of those things. You're just choosing yourself. And for a lot of you, again, that Star card, you're putting a lot of your energy into yourself. And so that's also something that this person feels a lot, like the absence of your energy. So let's see. Let's talk about you here, about you guys. The 6th chakra, for a lot of you, this is opening up a lot of doors spiritually speaking. I feel like a lot of you guys are pursuing spiritual careers, and however that looks for you. The door of value. This is a lot of you guys, again, are reconnecting with self and putting energy and time into yourself. And so you're creating a lot of things in this energy. What other messages? Ooh, we got this card again of carrying connections in reverse and happy family in reverse. I feel like, again, that's like what this person is really missing, is that they did see a future with you, and they did see like happiness with you. And maybe it was the first time that they ever experienced that, because maybe their idea of family is very toxic, and maybe their idea of like relationships or connections is also very toxic. And this was an actual soul connection, which means that it's a divine connection. And so that feels very different than a toxic or codependent or a karmic connection. And so this person is really missing that, because on the other side, they're being shown karmic lessons. And so there's a lot of sort of karmic people. Hostility at the bottom for them. I tell you, like, their energy just, it keeps coming through, and it's like so strong where I can't not pick it up or ignore it, because it just really flows in. Here's the 3 of Cups, see, and the 9 of Swords. Like, this person is in this energy of almost feeling sorry for themselves. I want to say, for some, it's very self-destructive. And then the 3 of Cups. So, 3 of Cups in reverse, and the 5 of Cups. Whew. If some of your people, your person, if they went off with somebody else, I feel like for some of them that was like a really quick sort of in and out energy. I think it also was because I was like, this person had to be distracted. This is like the Alice in Wonderland card, where down the rabbit hole she goes, and, you know, she just got lost down that hole. But it took her to this place of like maybe thinking, oh, I'm going to replace this person with the next person or whatever it is. But this other person just was, you know, there for the moment. And I don't think it was anything but just a like flyby type of thing. But here, you got the 5 of Cups, and this person is like just really sitting in their memories of you. Like, and look, they're looking out at the distance at this boat that has sailed. So again, a lot of them are understanding that this connection is, it's like they can't, it's not tangible anymore to them. The sun in reverse. Like the sun went down in their world. The King of Wands with the Page of Cups. I feel like some of them may have been seduced, but let me show you the card. By someone. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Like that just didn't go anywhere. But the Knight energy too is like this person may have been like looking for action and trying to just really, what's the word? And they were trying to like preoccupy their minds with something, or they were trying to, like, I want to say dismiss this connection because like they didn't want to miss you, or they didn't want to think that you were that important in their life or something, an energy like that. But I feel like it just takes them even stronger too. I feel like this is the energy of like somebody drinking and they think that they're gonna, feel really good because, this is what they do. But then they get a synchronicity of you and it just takes them down that rabbit hole of emotions. Or they'll go out and they go to a bar and they hear a song that is very synchronistic. Or they'll get in their car and it's just everything is reminding them of you. That's what I feel like right now. They're just really, really reminded of you. And the Three of Swords is what they're feeling towards you. But I feel like here Spirit is also saying leave it all behind, the Eight of Cups. That, well, I feel like this person feels like you left it all behind, but I feel that they're processing it quite differently. Like it's almost like you've processed a lot of this, and so you're more in a place of focused on the future. The Five of Cups. A lot of you guys are working on financial stability. The Ace of Swords, new opportunity. And yeah, your path that's in front of you. A lot of you are thinking about travel too. What is this Five of Pentacles? I feel like it's almost like you had to bring this to a place of like the 0 point energy. Because it had to be that Justice card. It had to be transmuted for things to start going in a different direction. And here's the Nine of Cups in reverse. There's a sadness for you. I think for a lot of you guys there's sadness. And there's also, I think that for a lot of you guys there's a new person coming into your energy. I feel like for some of you there's still some more healing around this, but the Ace of Cups, what is that one? Yeah, it's like you're being taken somewhere else. I feel that for some of you it's because you are moving somewhere new. So like you're gonna meet someone there wherever you go. It's like this new opportunity, a new land. For some of you, see, here it is. Like there's this person that is somewhere else, and maybe that's why you're feeling this feeling. Maybe you're thinking or considering of moving out of the country, and this is like soulmate energy that it's like you guys are supposed to find each other at this time in your life. Maybe you'll understand like why you've had all of these lessons in life, like to finally get together with this person. And I feel like there's a message coming in from this person. This could also be you going back home. You going back home to maybe like rekindle something with a person. if there's a letter here. Ooh, look at, see the Two of Cups. So, yeah, I feel like there's like a time that needs to sort of happen, in the sense of, like, maybe right now is the time for you to build your business, because I feel that a lot of you guys are here. Like, you're really focused on your finances and rebuilding that. But you also want to find somebody that you can build something with. And not a taker. I feel like that's going to be like your number one priority, is that you know that this person is like just going to meet you where you're at, and it's going to be a very mutual sort of connection. Also, it's not going to be like somebody that you're going to be a teacher to, or that is going to like leech off of your energy. It's somebody that is very much in alignment. Like, this person is waiting for you. It might be somebody that has been watching you. Maybe this person has been waiting, like maybe they knew you were in a relationship and they've been waiting. But I feel like you're going to get a message from this person. Let me ask, what is this message? Yeah, see, a knight. Go back to that energy of the Queen of Cups. I feel like that person may be like, this person may be holding on to you energetically. Like, they don't want you to move on. But maybe this person is also involved in a connection that they're having to leave behind. So maybe they've been watching you, but they've also been in the same sort of energy as you. I feel like you guys have a lot of similarities, you and this person. Because look at, both of you guys are moving away from a situation. And this Ten of Swords card, I feel like for you, you probably felt sort of betrayed and just stuck about how to move forward with this connection, but you decided ultimately to leave it behind. So yeah, this person, I feel like this person's coming towards you, and I feel that they're also going to be somebody that maybe, again, see, they feel very betrayed by someone, and similar energy, like they were in this Five of Pentacles energy. For some of you, it might be this person that like grows up, but I feel that this connection for many is over. And I want to say that this is more of like a soulmate connection. I don't feel that this is twin flame here. This, though, this person could be twin flame here, but it could also be a soulmate for you. What else does Spirit want to tell us? So maybe this is a person that you know, again, from your past, but you wouldn't consider them in the past. But you might get like a mature, version of this person now, and they're just completely transformed. I know I've met people, like I remember back in high school, that were like nerdy or a certain way, and I see them years later and they've transformed. They're like completely different people. And so that might be something for you. But here again, we get Archangel Metatron, or the Chariot card, which is moving or movement towards a situation. The Three Abundance, it says it right here. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. And then the Wheel of Fortune. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So see, I feel like for a lot of you that are sort of in this boat, of moving past something that was really, really heavy, you're moving to a different timeline, greener pastures, or like just a whole new life. It really is what it is. So it's exciting. It really is. Okay, so I'm going to end the video with that, on that note. And until next time, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you're looking for a personal reading, your tarot reading 1111 at gmail.com. All right, bye-bye.